Cause appropriation.
Ooh, MCA Ringside
Hangout. Oh, wait, what, is that guitar I hear? Oh my goodness! Oh, is that the Blue Brand? MCA? Wait, actually, I just realized this MCA Ringside War. This is the wrong show! This is the wrong show!
Wait, use this one was a gear!
Oh,
what the hell?
It doesn't help matters at all. I just realized something else. What the fuck?
Man!
God damn, man. Are W Shop Zone or W Shop? This show fell off. Oh man, hat on a hat on a hat, man. Oh, there's only one hat. That's just a busy motherfucker. Damn. Jesus Christ.
This is actually the hats that my wife got for her job.
Oh man,
and it was just right there in arm's reach. I was like, "Fuck it, why not?" I'll wear it.
So those are the hats that your wife's getting from work, then, huh? So is she like currently looking for another job, or does she already quit that fast? Like I don't know, cause that's insulting to me. That's some bullshit.
I don't even know what it says. Rock this Christmas. Well, shit.
I'm gonna say fuck this Christmas.
Oh, it just got a fucking white ball on. What the fuck? Man, you're right, man. This shit's got a lot going on.
Yeah, it's a busy fucking hat. It has like 3 different. All it needs is a fucking mistletoe tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. But actually, that'd be a good idea though. Having a hat with a mistletoe.
I'm gonna rock it side. Here we go. There we go. Look
Oh shit! First Prince of Orlando, Florida. Is that where you're from?
Somewhere.
Orlando, Florida.
Fresh bitch. No, but hey, people, no. So one thing I have to confess to, I did not watch tonight's show. Because I was so just happy with wrestling, I was like, you know what? I don't want to get into this show being mad. So what I'm going to do is if I do get mad, and what's wrong with this? Fuck, I just clicked something on the keyboard and it fucked up. I don't know what the hell happened. But people, if there's something going on with the show, let me know. But I think I just fucked something up, but it's all good. Anyways, but yeah, I didn't watch the show tonight. Instead, I read the show because I was thinking, you know what? I always talk about writing anyways. I always talk about the story arc of everything. I think I should just stick to that just for like 2 weeks on SmackDown because I need a break. I fucking hate SmackDown. And I'll let you guys actually tell me how everything planned out or panned out as far as quality on the screen goes. But yeah, no. Other than that, though, man, I am here. Trey's here. Hovig's here.
Hey.
How are you guys feeling before we even get into the review of the show? Like, Hovig, happy or mad? How you feeling right now? Can't see you.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Nah, but I mean, it really wasn't a harmless SmackDown tonight. I mean, it wasn't the best. I mean, right now, the best way I could compare it is tonight SmackDown episode was what Justice League is right now in theaters.
Yeah, that makes sense. And Trey, how about you? Happy or sad right now? How you doing?
I don't care. I do not care. SmackDown.
Fair enough.
Man.
No, fair enough indeed, because here's the thing. I did go back and watch some of this, and, man, this promo was the same promo we've been seeing week after week after week with even more boredom.
Sammy's face.
Yeah, Sammy is just like, I don't even think he gives a fuck anymore. Like, he's never really looked like he has cared about anything, especially when he's, like, accepting all these jobbing matches, and then always, like, now his new character, his big change in his attitude and everything, and his big heel mode is, I'm going to suck Kevin Owens' dick every chance I get. He's so great. He's my best friend. He should be champion. He is great. We should have a fucking pedestal made just for Kevin Owens, a KO, whatever the fuck. I just hate how his big promotion in the company is kissing another man's ass still behind the scenes. If you notice, more than half the time, if Kevin Owens is there, Sami Zayn is doing something in the background, making faces, making us laugh practically at him. I mean, I don't know. I don't like this at all. But, like, Trey, what you feel about the beginning promo of the show? I know you don't care, but, I mean, why don't you care? What made you just completely get out of this?
It was just a bad follow-up. Whereas Raw beginning promo stuff had an amazing thing, especially the continuation of Braun and Triple H and all that. I didn't care enough for this Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn continuing with Shane, and even then the whole Daniel Bryan fiasco. Like, I thought it was interesting in Survivor Series, but so far the beginning aspects of the fallout from Survivor Series I'm just not feeling it at all. I'm just kind of bored already.
I did not blame you for being bored whatsoever.
Well, you know what it is? You know what it is? It was like also a prime example of why Raw won Survivor Series is because we all know that Raw is Vince McMahon's fucking child, and you know that SmackDown is the stepchild, and he just gives no fucks about it. That's why it's like shit. Yeah, and then when SmackDown actually got good before the whole superstar shakeup, Vince was like, nope, they're beating Raw. We gotta fuck up SmackDown, and it's been like that for how long?
Yeah, no shit, and that's the thing that really frustrates me about this too. And by the way, I just want to show the YouTube chat really quick. Red Robot King saying, "Fuck Daniel, no, he wasn't. He sucked ass." Oh, I'm saying, because Trey's saying Jinder Mahal was saving grace of this SmackDown. Praise the Maharaja. Now, okay, here's the thing, Trey. I did not believe fucking Hovig. But you gotta tell me, just please, just one time break kayfabe for just fucking 5 seconds. Like, do you really like Jinder Mahal or not?
I do like Jinder Mahal.
Lying sack of shit.
You, like, swear, like, I don't know how to test, because some people say, like, if you say swear to God, like, that's, like, no lying.
I'm about the Maharaja.
Okay, Hobie, explain to me why he's even joking then. Like, if he's joking, like,
how am I joking? I'm being serious.
I don't trust you, man, because I can tell you're smiling. I can tell you're smiling. I don't know if you're fucking with me.
I'm not smiling. I'm just saying he was a saving grace of the SmackDown.
Take that fucking hat off. I've been looking at him in the corner of my eye this whole fucking time. God damn it.
Hey, I'm trying to rock this Christmas, yo.
God, yeah, emphasis on trying. Jesus Christ. I'm looking over here, too. I mean, I guess we'll just get this all out of the way, too, because there's really not a whole lot to talk about tonight, too. But he's saying Ruby Riott and company was the saving grace of SmackDown Live, so that's versus what you said, Trey. And you know what? I don't have this actually written down. Oh, and meanwhile, Nick's bitch rant continues.
That's a lot of hashtag fuck somebody here.
I know.
Orton, fuck Jinder. God damn.
Yeah, fuck Owens and Zayn. Oh, no, fuck Daniel Bryan for not firing Owens and Zayn, which, I mean, dude, I don't think Owens and Zayn need to be on Raw right now. I think if they got fired, they would have obviously went to fucking Raw, and if that was the case, there's just too much shit going on over there. I mean,
why don't they just put Sami Zayn on 205 Live?
Or, no. That's a great fucking idea. Or have Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn go over there, and since, you know, they are above 205 Live weight limit, why don't they just go over there and just cause havoc over there and saying, like, yeah, we're not allowed to do what we want on SmackDown, so we're going to take over another show.
Kevin Owens a cruiserweight.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, they can't win the belt. You know what I mean? Yeah, because he's fat. That's fucked up, because I'm fat, too. Kevin Owens is much better looking than me. It's whatever. But the thing is, though, dude, I feel like, yeah, SmackDown is already filled. And, man, okay, warning, too, I'm going to complain a lot about tonight's fucking bad math once again. I mean, we'll go into the next thing, actually, really quick, the Bludgeon Brothers. And we're going to talk about Ruby Riott as well. Just those two topics right there, we got an additional 5 fucking people on this short-ass time limit fucking roster where we have no room for what we currently have and haven't had that for about a year now, and he just added 5 more people? What the fuck? Trey, can you defend this at all, man? Like, what do you feel about 5 more people being added onto the roster, and do you feel like they did this okay, and are you worried about the future of SmackDown because of this?
No, because the thing is, I know you do this whole, which ironically enough, if you did do the whole, where are these SmackDown superstars, they were all there today.
Yeah, the lumberjack match, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Fuck you.
But the thing is, I just don't care. Like, I don't know, man. SmackDown just kind of pushed me to the point where I'm just like, it's just here now. Like, and it was interesting for a few weeks, and now I'm just like, okay. Like, even them adding the Bludgeon Brothers, which I will say this, SmackDown was kind of in need of more tag teams. As for the women, I don't know how to feel for that division right now. I guess they kind of did need a little shakeup, but I don't know if the 3 that showed up was really the right idea, especially since it was kind of a ripoff of what happened last night, but I guess we'll get to that later.
Well, we'll do it now, because here's the thing. Like, that's really this whole show, because they built the Natty thing constantly. I mean, it was like before 2 different commercial breaks before the even match came up, it was Natty like walking to the ring, Natty in an interview, Natty telling somebody else, I can't wait for the match tonight, I'm gonna whoop ass. Natty's long ass entrance in Charlotte.
Natty talking about her cats as always.
Yeah. Oh, really? I didn't even know about that. Jesus
Bro,
Christ.
Yeah, she brought up T-Paws.
She brought up her fucking cat, saying, "Oh, yeah, she could have done something like that with 2 paws." I was like, "What the
Oh God! And who knows who Tupac is?
She said Tupac would have beaten Alyssa Bliss.
Wow. Okay. Lame. But the thing is, too, that really bothers the fuck out of me is, that whole bit there. And I'm look. I know that maybe Trey and Hope are gonna call me out for being a little hypocritical here, but it's just like they built that up so much, and that's a good thing. I always say they need to build things up. They need to build things up. But when you have a 2-hour show and you have no room to have any wrestlers on it, I don't build it up that much. Like, they built up something, and I was like, oh, shit, I wonder who's going to win this fucking title match. This is going to be cool. And then they're knocked out.
You got a little point there, because they did overhype it a bit.
Yeah, for a non-contest.
Yeah, for a non-contest. They did overhype it a bit, but, I don't know.
Him talking sense with the hat on is hilarious.
I was thinking, because it made it seem like Natalya had some kind of plan. And granted, when we saw what happened with Naomi, which I will say, even though it was a ripoff of last night, I will say that Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, and I forgot the other chick's name. Is it Mandy Rose?
No.
Anyway.
Oh shit! From tonight, right?
Yeah. Right.
Oh, Sarah something.
Sarah Logan.
Yeah, Sarah Logan. I will say they're.
Oh yeah, he's actually on the screen.
Oh yeah, the name is right there.
Sarah Logan.
their beat up on the SmackDown women was way more brutal, and I will give it to them in terms of that, because Paige and the others from last night, it was kind of the typical normal beatdown, but man, they did some real good damage. Granted, with Charlotte and Natalya did the normal beatdown, but the backstage stuff, Ruby Riott and them pretty much won that, even though it was kind of a ripoff. But still saying that
they fucking they manhandled Becky Lynch though.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah. Yeah, they did her bad.
Damn.
They did her horrible. Because at first I was mad. When that first happened, I'm like, really? This ripoff guy, Ruby Riott supposed to be what the Becky? What the hell happened to you,
bro? Like, she was literally screaming in agony. I'm like, damn, did she break something?
But even this too, they even stole the backstage segment. They stole every fucking bit, man. Like, I'm sorry.
Because the weird thing is, they did it in reverse. Because whereas Paige and them did it in the ring, and then they did the backstage thing with Alyssa Bliss. They did the backstage stuff first, and then they interrupted the match.
That
with
ruins
Natalya
the fucking surprise.
Exactly.
God
exactly.
damn it.
Exactly.
Oh, that drives me up the fucking wall.
I didn't like that. I thought it was pretty stupid.
Oh God, this is fucking stupid. Dude, okay, I gotta have to. Stupid.
Well, you know, to be fair, I mean, I was kind of asking the question, where the fuck is Ruby Riott the other day? And when she showed up on SmackDown, I was like, oh, there she is. You know?
Yeah, but like,
because I don't know, I haven't seen Ruby Riott in fucking how long.
True, but then again, like, you don't watch a whole lot of NXT, so that might be one explanation as to why. And then another thing too is, as I've been watching NXT, like the last time I saw her was about a month ago. And I don't know, I mean, Trey, like, I don't know how much you keep up with it, but has she been around ever since like a month ago, or?
No.
See, that's the thing, is they had her do character development off fucking camera, because why is she a fucking heel? Why is she with these girls? Paige makes sense. Paige is a leadership role. It's like Randy Orton. I didn't need someone to explain why Randy Orton is a leader of legacy and how he has all this shit to offer to young talent, because his career speaks for fucking itself. Same with Paige. Nothing speaks for Ruby Riott, who is also a fucking rookie, who has never been heel, who's been a very generic face. She just faced just because she was facing against heels. She has no character. She's fucking awful, and she's still relatively new. And Liv Morgan and the other girl, I keep forgetting her fucking name, and she's literally on my screen, and I still can't remember. Dude, I was actually looking for fucking art for the thumbnail tonight. I could not find a PNG of that woman. And I can find PNGs of anybody. I found PNGs of referees before, man. There's no PNG available for fucking Sarah Logan. Like, that's how... Who gives a fuck she is? You know what I mean? Like... I don't even know. That's so bad. I mean, why would you try to steal something from last night and then do it in a worse way, and then do it backwards, and then do it... the thing that made the Paige situation bigger last night is because they went against a fucking team who won and girls who are important. no one gives a fuck about this match. It was a rematch to a match that we didn't even fucking need to see in the first place. And then for them to attack a team who lost all to one girl, that being Asuka, it's like Asuka did what 3 girls did right now, so it's not even that impressive. Stupid.
I kind of disagree in the sense that it was better just because of what the time opportunity they did it. I think Raw's impact happened more because it was Paige's big return. Whereas tonight, Ruby Riot, Liv Morgan, and Sarah Logan, their impact was mostly how brutal they beat up Naomi and Becky Lynch. Because, like I said, they did a way more brutal beatdown than what Paige and them did to Alexa Bliss and the other women from the Raw roster. Who I forgot they beat up, to be honest. But yeah, so I just think the Paige thing was more of a big deal on Raw because it's like, hey, Paige came back. We never thought it was going to happen after the whole Birth of the Rio crap. Whereas they had to make a name for themselves tonight. And I think they kind of succeeded because, in my opinion, because of that backstage segment they did, granted, I hated it was done out of order. It was completely stupid. I'm with you on that. But the way it happened, I think SmackDown did it better.
I mean, I guess I had to see it. I mean, I did see the highlight, and I didn't even have the sound on, so maybe I need the announcers to bring it up to life for me. But I didn't see it live on TV. I read about it, and maybe that's what killed it for me. But I was still confused. I was still unenthused by even the audience. And Ruby Riot fucking sucks. I mean, I liked her character more so than Peyton Royce and all these other girls in NXT. I like her hell of a lot more than I like Mandy Rose and etc. The girls that are with Paige. But that doesn't mean that she should be fucking leader of a whole new fucking group, a female Shield. And why did it have to be 3 again, too? Like, you can't have just 2 girls come in instead of the 3. 3 makes sense because Raw has 3 fucking hours, and there's, you need more fucking talent to do the show. But 3 on SmackDown? When we can't even see anybody else fucking wrestle on the goddamn show? I mean, Naomi used to be the fucking women's champion on SmackDown, and she's reduced to a fucking backstage beatdown by someone who people don't even fucking remember. Fucking stupid. Fucking dumb. But I mean, I'm gonna be.
What if on the SmackDown side there's actually another woman in charge and it's not Ruby Rose? That there's like maybe like an anonymous one that got them in, and then it'll be revealed later.
That would be cool as shit.
Oh man, that's actually might be the Booker. I mean, it probably wasn't on this topic, Nick, but no, I was thinking. Oh, go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, it was. So actually, go ahead. Like, go on. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because what I wanted tonight, I thought it would have been awesome to make it different from how Raw did it. Is like I was thinking like when the 3 women was surrounding the ring in front of Charlotte, I actually wanted to be like they were gonna act like they're about to fight each other, but then Charlotte laughs with them or whatever, and that would have been a great way to turn Charlotte heel, and then she led the faction, and it would have made things way different from Raw instead of it being. Because Ruby Riot, let's be real, because of her looks or whatever, she was made to be the counterpart of Paige for the most part, for her to be the leader. So I would have loved it if like Charlotte was pretty much the leader of that group and let the group to like keep the title to herself or whatever. It'd be a good way for Charlotte to make herself different from the other faces right now and turn her back on Becky Lynch and all this stuff, and that she ordered the beat down. It would have been great. I would have loved to have seen that.
Yeah, no, and I mean, like, Hovey, as far as Be the Booker goes, like, what would you do? I mean, do you agree with Trey there? I mean, how would you handle the situation if you were the booker of the show?
Yeah, exactly what I just said. Like, the best thing to do would be to have someone else be the actual person who brought them in. I wouldn't know who specifically, but it would have to be someone more on the heelish side. Like, for example, for Paige, she's always been like a leader role, and she always brings in like call-ups from NXT. But I wouldn't know who would be able to do something like that for SmackDown.
I mean, what I would do personally is I would have it where this whole time Nikki Bella brought them in, and she's upset that the SmackDown girls like let her down by losing the Raw girls, and Nikki Bella goes like, "Yeah, we're fearless, and it's Team Fearless," and there you go.
Do we really want that though?
I don't want that, but it makes sense. It gives Nikki Bella a reason to come back instead of being like John Cena-ish, because like. Just like what they did with Brie Bella and Daniel Bryan, Nikki is being basically a female John Cena now. Like, I mean, granted, she hasn't been on the show for a long time, but when she was here, she was just John Cena with titties. You know, bigger titties, actually. John Cena already has titties, but they're muscular. But the
Except
thing is,
his are real.
Oh.
That was great.
Yeah, that was awesome. But no, like, that's the thing, though. It's like, I feel like Nikki would be great, because for one, she's off on the mic. She's only good when she's, like, being shitty like that, because she's actually, like, naturally shitty like that. So her being a heel is just realistic. And then also, it just gives her a chance to, I mean, it gets the whole SmackDown locker room a chance to kind of, like, get together and go against Nikki Bella, and then have all the divas, even Carmella, get a chance to kind of, like, shoot on Nikki Bella and shoot on John Cena. And maybe, you know, they do another Talking Smack type of thing. Maybe they can all talk shit about Nikki, and then they talk shit about Ruby.
And fuck it, for WrestleMania this year, we'll have John Cena re-propose to Nikki Bella.
Yeah, exactly. Or have CM Punk propose to fucking tattoo bitch, Ruby Riot. Yeah, he'll just come out of nowhere and just be like, yeah, because she's Punk and I'm Punk. And Punk.
Yeah, I'm like, AJ, I love you, but I'm going to go propose to this bitch now.
Yeah, just because technically, yeah, we're the same person. I mean, that's basically where they're going at. No, but, like, honestly, dude, like, you know, I was hoping that Maria Kanellis would have done something. Maybe it would have been cool if, like, she comes out and she's like the pregnant queen of the wrestling girls, and she, you know, pulls some shit, whatever the fuck, and then the whole time maybe some comedic type of thing where her boyfriend Kanellis, or what's the dude's name? Mike Kanellis.
Mike Kanellis.
Yeah, he's like serving all the women. Like, he's like, you know, serving them food or doing shit for them. Basically,
also, he's the bitch.
Well, he's like the new James Ellsworth. I feel like a James Ellsworth type of character was somebody like Mike Kanellis who actually can wrestle and I can somewhat take seriously too when I need to. That'd be funny. Doing it with James Ellsworth is just stupid. You already know where his character's going to go. But imagine Mike Kanellis doing that for Maria and then this team that she's leading with Nikki Bella. I don't know. The whole thing would be really funny, I think. I mean, who knows what they're going to do with it. But I just know that this shit's stupid. Who gives a fuck about Liv Morgan? Good Lord. But yeah, like, that might be the booker, though. But let's just rate this show. And me, I'll go first. And yes, I didn't watch the show. I watched lots of clips and everything. But I love the fucking Bludgeon Brothers thing. Just first off right here, before we even continue, it's just like, this intro was the coolest fucking thing ever. It reminded me of Vader, actually. You know when they went down the ramp and they dropped their fucking gear, like, at the very bottom? I thought that shit was cool. And let me see. I'm going to try to show you really quick. That's what I got on this gorgeous man homie. But no. Show it, you fuck. There you go. Man, fuck YouTube. But anyway. No, I just like that. It reminded me of Vader a lot, too. It reminds me of a cool version of Ascension. But then again, you guys said, too, Trey, like, you're talking about, like, hey, you know, we need more tag teams. No, we don't. I don't think they can fit them all. So I feel like at this point, I would love a huge faction between Ascension and the Bludgeon Brothers. And then maybe bring some creepy character on SmackDown. I would love that shit. But I don't know.
You know, it's funny you said it. I forgot about Breezango and Ascension. Because the only two tag teams I see is the Usos and Jason Jordan and Chad Gable.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, well, Sean Benjamin. And then also, too, you got lots of other guys like the Seam Brothers. These guys who fucking lost tonight, Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder, who they're not going to do the thing against each other. Like, they've been kind of showing a lot of stuff with them, like, rallying together lately. You know, there's a bunch of shit going on with the tag teams right now. They're just not being fucking used because SmackDown doesn't know math. But anyways, aside from that, I didn't know what happened with Jinder Mahal, so you're going to tell me about that, Trey? I have no idea what happened there.
Basically, AJ Styles was licking up his wounds pretty much about him getting beat by Brock and about how, you know, if there's going to be a rematch, he's going to beat Brock. But he was like, well, hey, we're not here to talk about Survivor Series anymore. We're here to talk about SmackDown Live. This is the house AJ Styles built. And matter of fact, Jinder Mahal was talking about he wants my title. Well, he put the title on the ground and was like, well, come at me right now, Jinder. And then Jinder came on the Titantron and was like, hey, AJ, listen, you ain't going to just boss me around. I'm going to take my title opportunity when I want to, and I'm going to do it at Clash of Champions. So they pretty much announced that Clash of Champions is going to be when they fight. And then he sent the Seam Brothers to beat up AJ Styles from behind, but AJ Styles was able to pop back, and he Styles clashed one of them, and he was like, I'm going to get you, AJ. You haven't heard the last of me. I'm going to get you. And that was pretty much it.
It sounds awful, but it sounds like they had to do that because they needed, like, tell people two things. One, our next show is Clash of Champions, and two, we have a fucking main event set for it. So, but here's the thing, though. We've already seen this match appear on a regular pre-taped fucking SmackDown, and now they're gonna expect us to say, "Oh yeah, this is definitely worth the fucking main event rematch." You know, we already saw the fucking actual match for free on TV on a pre-taped show on a filler episode of SmackDown before a fucking major pay-per-view. That is awful booking. Terrible. Why couldn't it be a Fatal 4-Way match with Randy Orton, fucking Shinsuke, Jinder, and him? Stupid. Very, very stupid. And Clash of Champions, what's Clashy of Champions with? I mean, that should have been the show they have fucking Raw and SmackDown champions go against each other. Stupid, 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 stupid. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So yeah, this show definitely a fucking, for writing, 1.5 out of 5. This shit was fucking bad. Fucking bad. So fucking bad. Fuck this show. Fuck SmackDown. You, Hovig, go ahead. With your funny ass hat.
Yeah, today was not very great. It was also not bad. I mean, it was practically on the average side, so I'm giving it about a 2 a 2 out of 5. I mean, we finally got to see the Super Hammer Brothers. That was great. They fucking chopped at the damn hype, bro. So, yeah, I'm hype. But overall, like
Kane and shit.
Say what?
No, they're dressing like fucking Kane.
Fucking Kane mixed with Freddy Krueger or some shit. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the whole Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn thing was whatever. I kind of got over it after the first fucking promo, and then I was like, oh yeah, we got a lumberjack match. Don't care. But I mean, some of the matches were actually pretty good tonight. Like the Usos match was actually pretty damn decent. Even the main event wasn't too bad. But other than that, there's really nothing memorable other than the whole Women's Shield Part 2 showing up. But yeah, 2 out of 5.
Now, Trey, before you even continue, tell me what you think about this thing that you sent me over. This is all brought to you by Trey Cooper. This thing, Hideo Itami, coming soon to 205 Live. What is your thoughts on this, Trey? Because I'm pretty hyped about that.
That boy.
He needs something at this point, because he kept getting injured over and over. And matter of fact, I'm scared of him getting injured in 205 Live. That's how scared I am. Hideo Itami is the star. It should have been the star, but of the company by now, I believe. But he kept getting hindered by the injuries, and I hope 205 Live was a good stepping point. Because hey, if 205 Live can be a stepping point for freaking Enzo Amore to have one of the best character transformations in a while, then maybe this will be good for Hideo Itami coming to 205 Live. So that's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, and I'm hoping too, because Hideo Itami is actually a really great fucking wrestler. For me, this was the Asian sensation that I was fucking into. Like, I didn't really care for Shinsuke that much. When this dude came out, he was already, I think he beat up the Ascension, both of them by himself on the first night he was on fucking NXT. Shit was great. This dude was whooping ass. Yeah, I mean, everyone's always talked about this dude. I mean, this is Kenta. This is a guy who fucking, I mean, CM Punk had his finisher for the longest time. Like, yeah, this dude's awesome. And I like how he's dressed up like Scorpion before he got sent to hell. That's awesome. Make you team up with Seth Rollins.
Before he got sent to the Netherworld.
Yeah, exactly. Netherworld's actually 205 Live.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's development hell. But yeah, Trey, what do you think about the show tonight, though, and overall, man? And what would you rate it? And actually, should we guess what he's gonna say?
Is there really any point of guessing what I'm gonna say?
You know what?
He gonna give it 1 out of 5. Man.
He's gonna give it like me, cause father like son, 1.5 out of 5. Go ahead, Trey.
Man, y'all being too nice to this SmackDown. Let's get a 0 out of 5, buddy.
Holy shit!
This show sucked, man. Like this show was bad. I can't believe we went from Saturday being fucking amazing, Sunday being good, and then Monday being decent, and then we just bam, plane crash. This show was terrible. I can't really name a very good high point for matches. None. I didn't enjoy Jey Uso versus Shelton Benjamin. The Bludgeon Brothers versus the Hype Brothers, I didn't care about. Like the Bludgeon Brothers finishing move sucks.
Oh,
they just raise both your arms up into the air. They grab you by both your arms, and then they just throw you on the ground. That's it. Like that's it. It's lame. It's stupid. They need to go back to make a better finisher. I'm hoping that not that finish. That was some bullshit. Charlotte Flair, Natalia, man, get that shit off my TV screen. I don't want to see that motherfucking shit again. I'm getting tired of them at this point. I'm glad, Ruby Wyatt and them are kind of, coming in there. And like I said, the beatdown they did to Becky and Naomi, that was way worse than what Paige and them did on Monday. So that was better, but it wasn't enough for me to really like the show just because I found one thing cool. Just like with the Jinder promo. Sure, Jinder fucking stole the show tonight, but that doesn't mean it's like, oh man, yeah, 0.5 when the whole show's bullshit. Yeah. Like, man, there's just no defending the show. This is why that blue shirt is still over at that motherfucking house because fuck SmackDown. Fuck SmackDown. I still go over to that house. I play Dungeons and Dragons over there, and I'm like, oh, there goes that blue shirt, just still there, just fucking rotting away because of this fucking show that fucking sucks. Because SmackDown wants to be a little bitch and not make no fucking good storylines.
I love it. I love it.
Wait, so people aren't home right now?
Wouldn't it be funny if Trey didn't know he was cussing this whole time? He's like, "Oh shit! Goddamn!"
That's why I was asking.
Well, the funny thing is, I did get so heated at some point where I did curse in the show, and you guys probably didn't notice at the time, but like my people outside my room noticed. So
oh wow! Oh god, man, yeah. And here's another thing too. This needs to change right here, man. This shit needs to fucking change. Shane, go back to whatever the fuck you were doing. You are a fucking poison, bro. Fucking poison. He does not care. I can understand if his character was to not care. I can understand if it was because he was so corporate that he doesn't care. I can understand if it was a character. This dude legitimately, as a human fucking being, cannot emote because he just doesn't give a fuck. I can see the passion just squeeze out of him like a fucking grapefruit, and just someone just wrenched it all fucking out in a goddamn NutriBullet or something. Like, this motherfucker has had any kind of passion for wrestling just gone. And same with Daniel Bryan. These dudes are just waiting out their fucking contracts. And if that's the case, then, dude, have them go do something else. Have them feud, and then they cancel each other out. Have Vince come in. I don't know what the fuck, but they need to go. Because every time they're on screen, my fucking fun meter is just depleting at a ridiculous fucking rate, dude. I mean, they ruin fucking TV. I cannot stand those two. I really fucking can't. And I love Daniel Bryan. I'm a mark for that motherfucker. But he needs to go fucking lumberjack somewhere. And that thing tonight with the lumberjack match was fucking great. But it doesn't matter because it was such a ridiculous fucking mess, and it was all over just two characters who did fucking SmackDown Raw. Stupid. Why would they come back if they did SmackDown Raw? Why would they still come to SmackDown for? Why they should have went to Raw or somewhere else or been fired. I mean, Raheem is fucking weird, and he never makes any goddamn sense. But one of the first things he said on this show, I'm going to go up, fuck Daniel Bryan for not firing Owens and Zayn. Honestly, in a storyline point of view, Raheem, 100% I agree with you. I cannot agree with you more. Fucking ridiculous. Stupid as shit. So that's it. I'm so glad I didn't watch the actual fucking show. Because the writing. Oh, fuck the writing. Ugh. Anyways, Trey. Is there anything else you want to add before we get the fuck out of here?
You know what doesn't fucking suck and have fucking bullshit writing with these fucking bullshit wrestlers that we watch them every fucking Tuesday?
Dumb and Dumber?
No, the Midweek Chat Attack.
Oh,
Join
shit,
us tomorrow on the Midweek Chat Attack at 7:30 CST. And then, of course, this Saturday for the Midnight Chat Attack at 7:30 CST, and then we turn the clock all over again back to Monday, where we'll do the Raw reaction show where we at least get some fucking good, decent storylines. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. But better than this fucking bullshit we call SmackDown. Yeah,
I'm telling y'all, this shit was bad. I knew it, but I was trying to be fucking happy. But we'll see what happens next week. That'd be great. With that said, Trey, on 3, sir. 1, 2, 3. Attack the motherfucking chat.
And speaking of attacking the motherfucking chat, man, fuck you, Raheem. You don't tell me fuck me. Man, bitch, fuck you. You fuck up, motherfucker. We have the same motherfucking opinions tonight, and you want to come after me? Motherfucker. Boy, you look, I didn't go to New York.
Red Robot Queen, motherfucker, little bitch.